Hey everybody, tonight I am going to do a quick review on this knife here. This is the Benchmade Nakamura. This is the G10 version, and let's just get this mystery and suspense out of the way. It's awesome. It's so awesome. I've been wanting one of these. I've been looking at these for a long time. I can't say I wanted one for a long time, but one came up for a trade not too long ago, and I was able to go ahead and procure one. I didn't think I was going to like it or keep it. However, it is definitely a keeper. And the reason, you can probably look at this and understand why I wouldn't like it. In my head, I'd never held one until I finally got this one. I was always told that it was real small. A buddy of mine told me it was small. And it's kind of small. It's very mini grip-ish. But we're going to look at why it's better than the mini grip. It's for big-handed people in a second here. But let's get on into this really quick here and check it out. We got 1, 2, 3, just over 3 inches. What is that, about 3 1/8 inches of, this is awesome. This is M390. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I like that Japanese writing on there. Isn't that cool? Can we see this? Can we see Japanese writing? No? Alright, there we go. Oh, it was there. Alright. Just a cool looking blade. Got some really cool shapes here. Little swedge area through there. Just check that out. Really nice. The G10 is pretty sweet. It's all smoothed out. It feels carbon fibery, kind of like the smoothed out G10 onto the Spada large from Cold Steel. Just a really nice feeling on that G10. Let's check this out real quick. How much we got here? What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, just right at 4 inches in your hand when you have this thing open. It's got a really cool place for lanyard here. This doesn't get in the way. A lot of places have that backstop and then the lanyard gets in the way. It seems like it might, but it doesn't. So if you want to put a lanyard on there, it works out great. The cool thing about this is you don't need the lanyard. You do not need the lanyard on this knife. But I always like lanyards, and yellow and black is pretty awesome. To hell with the devil! No, sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, you got open construction. You got some really nice, thick stainless steel liners here. This knife is really sturdy feeling in hand for such a small, kind of like a gentleman's carry type folder. Just something that's not really going to get in the face of somebody if you pull it out to peel your orange at the park. But just very useful, super sharp. Let's find a coupon, shall we? Ooh, Papa John's. I think it's an omen. We'll check that out. Now I was able to just kind of smooth out the blade a little bit. It didn't come this sharp, but it was super easy to just clean it up just a tiny bit. I'm not saying it came dull or anything, but this, if I can sharpen this thing like this, check that out. That's push cutting right through that. So just an excellent blade as far as the sharpness of it. I love the ring around the pivot. I love the different colored pivot. Now they have one, of course they have the carbon fiber one with the blue hardware, but they have the knife center exclusive that's all wood, and then it has the orange ring around the pivot. And it's really cool looking. And I really like it, and I've thought about getting it, but I've read that there's some issues with it swelling up. If y'all have had that one, and if it's just a myth, let me know. But I saw several reviews on it, and it said that if you get any kind of moisture on the wood, it swells up and it messes up the action on opening the blade, and that would just kind of not be cool. So you got the open construction, easy to clean out. It feels good in hand. Now let me show you how much it weighs real quick, and then we're going to get into some comparisons here on some different blades. Alright, let's check it out. Gram wise, 104, hardly anything. And then 3.67 ounces. We'll take a tenth off. So let's just say right around 3.5 ounces, 3.5 something ounces. With the fro there. But now let's pull out something you're going to naturally compare this to. As far as size, I'm going to look at the mini grip here. See, now you look at the mini grip, and you got what? 1, 2, almost 3 inches, right at 3 inches, just under 3 inches of, this is the 154 cm. So there you go. Let's check the size out. It's a little bit lighter. It's about 3/4 of an ounce lighter. Now I got to go to Europe. Welcome to Europe. 81 grams. So it is a bit lighter on this version. However, let me show you. I'm gonna bring out the other version in a second here. Let me show you why the grip is different. You still have about 4 inches on this. 1, 2, 3, almost 4 inches. But the way they did this front area, it's just a little tiny, insignificant looking difference. If you check it out, look at the way that top sweeps down on the grip and how it sweeps thicker through here. There's like a thicker, it doesn't start to sweep until it comes down here. So basically that's where your finger grip starts. And up here on the Nakamura, it starts up here, so it gives you just, I mean, what is that? Hardly anything, but maybe like 1/4 of an inch of extra grip, and that's all you need. See here on the grip, you're kind of feeling it towards the end here. Your pinky's kind of getting the back end on that grip. And of course the lanyard on this makes it really nice and whatever. And the mini grip is awesome. I have 3 of them, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if you like the mini grip and you have chunky fingers or big hands or whatever, don't worry about that being a problem with the Nakamura. Now the problem here is the mini grip is going to cost you about $100, and then the Nakamura is going to be up close to 180, 200, depending on the deal you get. So you're going to be wondering about the extra. You know, do you want to spend $200 on something that feels a little bit small in your hand? And that is not the issue with the Nakamura. That's the point I'm trying to make. If you're looking at this and thinking, well, I can't spend $200 on something that I need a lanyard on to feel comfortable, well then that's not this knife. This knife feels comfortable in your hand. It just feels good. Maybe it's that little extra little lip on the back there, that one last grip, but it gives you just a little bit extra, just enough to make it a different feel. Now let's bring out the other grip, the new G10 grip, and that's the same thing as the other grip. It just kind of, if you look at where your finger's going to start gripping here, you're just kind of getting a little hangover there. Now if you look here where your fingers start gripping, you can see that your finger's not going to be hanging over. So it's a really good grip on a nice smallish kind of blade, almost the perfect kind of EDC knife. And like I said, it's not super angry or big or anything, and so if you want to carry it to church or anything like this, this is a great knife here. This is a good knife. Let's check how much this one weighs real quick, just in case you're thinking about this one. Come on. So this is the same as the other one, just a little bit heavier, so just under 3 ounces probably without the lanyard there. But just a good, these are both great knives, but this is just a different level of awesomeness. You get a little bit extra on the blade and a little bit extra back through here, and it's not that much. As far as the handle in your pocket, you're still going to have about 4 inches, just under 4 inches. So you're kind of about 3/4 inches on this handle here, and then this one is about 4 inches, and it feels a little bit bigger than that because it gives you that extra space up here. So it gives you the extra space up there, plus it's a 1/4 inch, a little bit longer overall. So you're getting maybe, I don't know, almost a 1/2 inch extra of grip space, and you can feel it. When I got this hoping to like it, but ready to trade it just in case, and now I won't trade it. This is one of the ones that I'm going to keep forever and ever. I love this knife. I might sell it eventually, you know, for something, but as far as wanting to get rid of it because I don't like it and because it's not a good knife, or it's a great knife. You can't hardly find a Benchmade. It's not a great knife, but getting rid of it because I don't use it, that's never going to be the problem with this. Great knife. If you're looking at Nakamura's and you're thinking about it and you're wondering, is it too small for me, and I felt the grip and it's a little bit too small, well, that's not going to be the issue with this, unless you just have monster giant, you know, gorilla on top of a car salesman kind of hands. big, ginormous first baseman mitts, then you should be okay. So, there you go. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We cut paper. We talked about the awesomeness of the lanyard. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you have this knife? I know one of you had this knife because one of you traded it to me. And I know that you're getting the carbon fiber, and it makes me angry inside my heart. My jealous, green, jealous heart. But I'm still happy for you. Alright, so like here, subscribe here, share the channel, let everybody know about the channel, all the cool stuff we're doing with PIF, upcoming PIFmas, and all that good stuff. Get over to Facebook. Cool stuff going on over there. If you're not on Facebook, if you're on Facebook and you're not in our group, then that's your problem, because there's cool stuff over there. Just some good discussions, a lot of non-judgmental, you know, nice people. It's crazy. You run into nice people on our Facebook channel. Let me know what you think. Comments below, and I will talk to y'all later.